It's earlier in the week.
Let's start again.
Fabian, earlier in the week, Mike spoke to me about teaching you some lessons, actually giving you a little bit of a different perspective. First off, what did you learn about yourself in there tonight, and what did you learn about Mike?
What I learned about myself tonight? I don't know. I just felt like I was waiting around too much. I felt like I should have. The first situation I should have went. I should have explored more into certain positions and to get myself out of certain positions. I learned that with Mike. I just learned that he brought everything that I thought he was gonna bring. Everything that he brought, I thought he was gonna bring it. You know what I mean? So, and I knew what he was gonna bring. So I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I've trained for it all, and I do it in the gym every day. That's the worst thing about it. If you ask my teammates, I do this shit in the gym every day, and I get it. You know what I mean? So, but sometimes the lights are on and all of that bollocks, and you don't get a chance to perform how you want to perform. But on to the next.
How did you feel the fight should have been scored from your perspective?
I feel like I was trying to be the damage. I was trying to land the damaging strikes. You know what I mean? Yeah, he was trying to hold, and I was trying to get separation to hurt him and finish him. I feel like I got it or a draw, but I don't feel like he got it because he weren't even on the floor. He weren't trying to end the fight. He weren't trying to land big strikes from the floor or anything like that. From my eyes, you know what I mean? I have to watch the fight back and I'll see again. But all my team think I've won it, so fuck it.
But going into the third, did you feel like you needed a big round?
My brother came and said, listen, you might be 1-1 or whatever. You need to go out there and fucking just go. You know what I mean? So I was trying to go. I was trying to hurt him. I'll have to watch the fight back. Cause I felt like I had him hurt. I don't know if I did or if I didn't, but I felt like I had him hurt like a couple of times. And yeah.
Fabian, it's been a great year for Team Renegade as well.
Yeah.
It's actually been a great day for Team Renegade as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday we had Natty winning the title.
Yeah.
Aidan won his fight. Akon won his fight as well. Is this just the end of a great year for Team Renegade, and it's just the beginning of what we're going to see in 2020?
Yeah, therefore, I feel like we've had a great year. My brother is number 4 in the world now, 1 or 2 fights away from a world title shot. We've got 2 world champions this year. I think in the pro we've got like, I don't know, about 10 wins and 1 loss or something like that. You know what I mean? So I feel like for the UK gym, we're the best gym. Definitely. You know, we're definitely the best gym. So yeah. And our record speaks for itself.
Fabian, you mentioned your brother's only about 1 or 2 fights away from a title shot in the UFC. How many fights do you think? How many fights are you away from a shot in Bellator? I mean, Lovato's got a record not too dissimilar to yours.
I feel like it just depends on the fight. You know, I think Costello called me out. You know what I mean? He's called me out. So that's a fight that I said I wanted next. So let's make it happen.
Where does a rematch come?
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, what about the rematch? Obviously, Mike Kennedy said he wants a rematch straight away if possible. Would you consider that?
It's what it is. I feel like I was trying to hurt that man. I was trying to end him. You know what I mean? So everyone told me that he doesn't deserve the rematch just yet. Let him go and let him win 1 or 2 or whatever, and then let's play it out back in Birmingham. You know what I mean? As a main event, that'll be something that I think the Birmingham fans and everyone would enjoy. So yeah.
Do you think the rivalry continues? Is it still there, or is there respect now between you two?
Not really respect. It just is what it is. I told everyone after this I'm moving on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, moving on. Get my feet up. Have a nice Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone as well. You know what I mean?
There was a lot of tension in the room tonight. Could you feel that when you came out? You guys got a lot of people invested in this fight. Yeah. You know, you could feel it in the room. There was incidents popping off. There was fights happening in the crowd. I mean, it really felt like people had a lot of skin in the game. You know what I mean? Were you happy with the way this was promoted, the way you drummed up so much interest?
Yeah, I was happy. I felt like this was the main event. You know what I mean? Felt like fair play to fucking what's his name? Thingy for finishing that Italian kid. But I felt like this was the main event. I felt like this was the fight that everyone seemed to enjoy more. So yeah, I'm happy that I felt like I brought that on. You know what I mean? I feel like that was due to me and my back and forth and whatever. So
is there beef between you guys and MVP? Because he's saying, like, I mean, as you said there was an incident at the weigh-ins where he stormed across the room. It seemed like he was. There's no beef on our side. That's been squashed anyways. You know what I mean? But we don't need to talk about that.
What about a fight with MVP at middleweight? Would you relish that?
If you come up to middleweight, then here I am, innit? You know what I mean? But I'm not. I'll have to cut off a fucking arm and a leg to make welterweight. You know what I mean? So that ain't happening anytime soon. So yeah.
You look like you hurt Shipman a little bit in the third round. Did you think that you could have got the finish done?
Yeah, I feel like I'm
You
sure.
sort of stumbled a little bit from an uppercut and.
With the I caught the uppercut elbow, but I caught myself thinking, I'm fucking brother was like fucking gone. You know what I mean? So I was like,
Yeah, normally we see you after the first, second round going for the kill then. Was it because it was in the third round?
In the third round, my brother was like one apiece. He's like, just fucking go at it. So I was like, let me just go, you know. So like I felt like I was tired, he was tired, but I had more to give, you know, and that's what got me the victory, you know.
That stumble, that shot that you hit him with, that won you the fight.
Yeah, I think that, and also if you're watching as well, you could see that I was trying to get it, you know what I mean? I was trying to like, fuck this, let's get it, you know. So you watch it back, I feel like the right decision.
You said you want to enjoy Christmas. When ideally would you like to get back in there?
Feb, you know what I mean? So, but I messaged my strength conditioning coach. I was like, mate, see you on Wednesday. You know what I mean? So much for chilling. But I'll be back in the gym next week.
Fabian, it may take you a while to work this out and reflect on it, but how much did the emotional impact of the week have on your performance that perhaps made you tired by the third round tonight?
I don't think it was emotional, cause
I mean, in the build-up, the whole thing that was going on with him the whole time.
It had an effect to a certain extent, but walking in there tonight, I was like, you know what? I was warming up and I felt so fit. My weight cut was good, you know what I mean? Camp was good. I just felt like it just wasn't firing. I should have, you know what I mean? So if you come down and watch my cage work, you'd be thinking, okay, I ain't the same person. You know what I mean? You'll be shocked, but it is what it is. I'm only 9-0. I've been at this sport for 5 years. I never even knew how to throw. I knew how to throw hands, but not like professionally. You know what I mean? So until 5 years ago, but yeah, I'm still learning and developing, which is a good thing.
What happens if you're firing on all cylinders then, in your opinion, against Shipman?
Huh?
What happens if you're firing on all cylinders then?
If I was firing, he's finished in the first. That's, you know what I mean? Like my guys come back and they're like, what? Everyone that knows me is like, what are you doing? I mean, like, what are you doing? You should have done what you done. Touch the lead hand, feint, and just take your time. I shot at him and I was like, what did he shoot for? I mean, my brother was like, why did he shoot? You starting to put hands on him as well. So I didn't need to shoot on him, but it's the experience and it's something that can make me grow as a person.
It's good that you're already kind of seem to be very critical of yourself. I mean, we don't see that an awful lot. Like, I mean, immediately now you've come back here. Yeah. Even after in the post-fight interview, I feel like you were kind of analysing your performance immediately. Like, do you feel like that's the best kind of growth mindset you can have for this
oh
game?
Yeah, that's definitely the mindset you need to have. You know, you can't go away and think, you know what, fuck it, I won anyways. I don't mind, I won. You know what I mean? Because the other win, and it was like that. You know what I mean? It was close. So yeah, I have to watch that back and think where I need to improve. You know what I mean? I need to improve. I need to like get the experience under my belt, you know, so just more hours and hours in the gym.
Shipman told us on the third round, you know, he felt like he had it won. He felt like he was coasting it a bit, and that's really what let him down. Were you thinking the same sort of thing? Because obviously, or do you think that's what let him down in the end? Like, did you realise that, and that's why you went for it? I mean, sorry.
No, like I said, my brother said one-on-one. My brother said, listen, one-on-one or whatever, you know what I mean? He's a hometown boy. Just go. You know what I mean? My brother said, listen, it needs to just go out there and let's try to finish this guy. So, yeah, that's all I had in my head. Like, come on, man, let's try to finish this kid.
And wish you'd done that in the second round, gone for him like that?
Yeah, I felt like I should have went there from the first round. You know, like, because he's never been the distance before. I have. You know what I mean? So I knew that I could have went 3 rounds. So I don't know why I was trying to coast. I should have just went out and just forward, and just put it on him and make him tired and break him. You know, but it is what it is. My next fight, you see an improvement, which is what I'm looking forward to.
You mentioned you're still learning your trade. You're still developing as an athlete, but you're doing it under the glare of all this media attention. You know, a lot of prospects on their way up, they don't get the sort of coverage, they don't get the sort of attention that you get. You did a lot of work with Mike over the last week or so, promoting the fight as well. It's all extra stuff. It's all extra pressure, and there's a lot of expectation on you every time you get in the cage. Does that have any impact on you once you're in there and fighting, or is that just all completely forgotten about?
It's forgotten about. When I'm walking the cage, I'm not thinking, fucking hell, everyone's thinking I need to do this or do that. You know what I mean? I am focused. You know, I am focused on what it needs to be. But I just felt like the more and more cage time I get, and the more fights underneath my belt and all of that, we be able to see a more improved, calmer version. You know, calmer but deadlier version. So, but all this media stuff, I'm used to it, so it doesn't really bother me no more.
Fabian, how did you feel about having the crowd against you? It seemed like you were almost lapping it up out there. How did you feel about it being going into an away game?
At first, I thought, like, when they announced him, and everyone went crazy for him, and they announced me, and everyone started going crazy for me, I was like, oh, the crowd's all right. But at the end, I was like, you know what I mean? At the end, everyone's trying to give out to me, so I was just giving it back. But it's all right. I just took it with a pinch of salt and never really made it affect me too much.
Were you aware of what happened after you jumped out the cage to celebrate with your team?
No, I just gave hugs to everyone. I don't know.
Half of Shipman's team come chasing after you.
Because they thought you were doing a Khabib and...
I didn't see his team. I was just trying to give my manager a hug, you know what I mean? I'm a friends and family a hug. I was just being loving. So I don't know what happened there.
Has your brother signed any interesting contracts lately, do you know?
Oh, no. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Fabian, regarding the aftermath of the fight there, the same thing happened last night in Matthias' match where the crowd were fighting together.
Oh, yeah.
What's your view towards this? Do you think it needs to be stopped?
I just felt like if you're a fan or you're supporting your guy, you don't need to come and support and be violent towards random people. I mean, you support your guy and boo and cheer and all of that, but you don't need to come and start having random fights in the crowd. Leave the fighters to do their job, and then everyone go home happy or sad, or depends. You know what I mean? No one needs to be having scraps in the crowd. It's silly. So behave, people. Behave.
If there's one main takeaway from this fight, what is it?
Start fast. Start fast and know that I can go 3 rounds at the same pace. You know what I mean? I was waiting too long, so I should have went out there, put it on him. You know what I mean? Just put it on him, and that's what I'm gonna take away. Put it on him, and in certain position, don't wait too long. Don't make him rest or make myself rest. I should just exploded and went more. So I'll take that away from this fight.
And is the takeaway that, I think it took you 10 minutes to throw the left leg, yeah?
Yeah.
Is the takeaway that you'll throw that a bit more next time, maybe?
Yeah.
Not necessarily against him, but...
Against other people, yeah, but like, I'm constantly adding to my game. Constantly adding to my game, so my next fight probably even gonna throw the left leg at all. You know what I mean? I got a lot of tools I can throw, so yeah, we'll see.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.